How did they not hear that?
I know.
How did they not hear that?
No one moved.
How did they not hear that?
I know. Hey guys. Hi. We gotta keep saying that. We gotta say it for that. Hi. What's up? God bless all of you. Peace be with all of you. Today we're doing more what?
Fuuto Pi!
What?
Why are you so annoying?
And I have a lot of caffeine. Anyway, no, she got me into what is this actually? Which one?
Peppermint mocha.
It's almond milk, no whip, and grande pep mocha.
Yes. Good times.
Good stuff. Anyway, we're actually finishing Fuuto Pi today. You guys did say there's a movie and a...
No,
there's potential movie?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Potential movie and potential second season. There better be, because there's no way that we are defeating the villains in 2 episodes. I feel like this is a good introduction to what they can do for Kamen Rider anime, which, you know, if they do anything else, build would be perfect.
Burrows, but then again,
because you know what's
can't really, no spoilers.
Redo all of O's in the anime, give a new ending.
I'm still traumatized. Like, I feel like I bring this up every, like, oh my god, I'm not okay.
It's okay. You know what it is? It's because O's was so, it was like...
I don't want to talk about it, anyway.
Because you love
O's.
You know what it is?
Shut up! Don't spoil anything!
I'm seeing your character crying. Your favorite character crying.
So that was really
and
rough.
How that was rough to see because you didn't necessarily see him crying like that ever.
Anyway, no spoilers if you didn't see it. If you didn't see it, don't watch it. Don't watch the last
And
movie.
it's funny because you guys are like, no, it's canon.
It's not.
It's canon.
It's not
and
canon.
we have to accept that it is.
It's not. It's a fanfic. Okay?
It's a fanfic gone wrong.
Survive, mine, and defend in Cosminers, coming 2026. Build your base, explore dangerous depths, and face waves of alien monsters solo or with friends. Wishlist now and gear up for the ultimate space mining adventure.
I'm worried about this man because even the way he is animated, it's like he's full throttle with like thrusting and punching. I just hope it's not like she starts remembering everything and then like goes psychotic and they'll probably have to save her again, but I heard Philip again can relate with that.
Okay.
Shove it into the cleavage. Shove it into the cleavage. There's a bleach just said that you could use it as storage.
Yeah.
The buckets. I'm taking it from your cleavage.
Very unnecessary.
Oh.
This is very unnecessary.
I just made a purchase.
This is very unnecessary.
Oh no, stop. Did that melt them?
さすがにミュージアムを滅ぼした仮面ライダー。楽には消せんな。あの通り、奴は生きた原子炉のような戦士だ。
So he's a nuclear reactor. That's like great.
加えて超高熱に包まれた肉体はそれ自体鉄壁の防御力を持つ。どうするよ相棒。一つ手がある。君の側のメモリをトリガーに。奴の高熱のガードを突破しなければ始まらない。 ダブルで一番の攻撃火力を持つヒートトリガーのマキシマム。
Do you think he actually wants to be like full blown immortal?
一点を貫く。いいね。逃げてるだけよりはオフェンスの方が断然俺好みだ。
He's the type that will be like, I'm gonna be number one now and take over him.
ビートルフォンの角には切れてるいい。決めたぜ。技の名前は
It's a combo.
いつも通り技の命名は。
I know this seems like a good idea, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It's too soon. No way we defeating him.
That sound effects are
Yeah.
so good.
Oh. A little bit. Also nuclear.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a second. He's sending off a flare. Why?
Love this.
Warning, need help, backup.
What'd you do? What's happening? Oh my god, what are they?
Back up! His men.
Alright, they're just a bunch of... Oh, there's a lot of them.
And they're all huge. Usually the grunts are like smaller. Oh boy. I really don't know what we're gonna do right now. Yeah, we're gonna have to get like extreme upgrades.
Yeah. Okay,
Girl,
this is
what
so
are you
weird.
doing? Does he control her?
I don't know what's Anime's fascination of doing this to characters that always look like her.
I know.
On every fucking
I
character.
know.
It is so annoying.
I know. Please, like, I have a scared thought that they're gonna like reprogram her mind. Oh wait, I scared you back and you fall. Yeah, it's always characters like
Always.
her.
It is so annoying. Like, it's so unnecessary. Like, what was the point of that scene?
I don't know.
You did not need to add that.
I know. Oh, there's the actual grunts. Oh god, are they their actual bones? Oh my god. So wait, they're potential. Oh my god! What? Because remember that with Road before? So you're saying everyone was just a potential candidate as yeah, so how strong are they? I feel bad for this girl. She's getting like essayed by a kid. Being pulled against her will. It's on like Dead Man Wonderland.
Like, it's like, I feel like anime really needs to stop. Like, it just
Specific
stop doing
characters.
that.
There's different versions of
sometimes it just feels like it's for like fan service.
I know.
It's so annoying.
It's like there's different things you could add for fan service, not being like almost like an essay moment. I love that. They argue mid-battle, but they're the same person, like the person right now.
And he slapped his brain.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, that's fucking creepy! Oh my god. That's fucking creepy. Yeah, and that's why they call them roads, because then they puke it up and make the whole city. That's just, oh. No, what are they? Stop. Stop. What?
Ew, what's happening?
What?
Oh, and the sound.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you fucking gonna do to both of them? Yeah, because now they can't get back.
Oh, that's so true.
Yeah, to manipulate her and probably do weird things to her. And then for the old guy to use and probably abuse her. And this better not end on a note where it's like
I feel like it's gonna. There's not a chance that it's like, how are they gonna in 2 episodes?
I don't want her to be trapped here.
Yeah.
Let's take off the stash. Doesn't he kind of remind you of like Toburo?
No, like exactly.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Definitely inspired by him.
When you get so used to them in their suits.
I know. I know. He hasn't been on.
I know.
Enough.
I need more of him. At least, what I'm hoping is at least they get her and the old guy out.
I don't think we're gonna. I don't know.
And then it's like, oh, we'll have to come back
Unless
later
she finds
for
a
you.
way out herself, I don't know how the hell they're gonna do it.
Like, no, I don't like this whole, she has to run in the fucking alleyways. You guys gotta meet up. At least meet up with each other. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no! I thought he was gonna go like this to his heart. I know. I trust you, Philip.
He's so cute.
I know.
相当ヤバそうな奴らだね、今回の敵。
このままときめが自力で逃げ出してくるのを待ってるしかねえの
I
か
mean,
よ。
she's young. She
Yeah.
can run. This guy's, I
I
don't know how
know,
old
that's
he
the
is.
thing.
なんて頼りがいのねえ
Oh,
先
please
輩だ。
stop it. Stop.
Whatever.
What is beating yourself up gonna
So
do?
dramatic.
なんて 情けない先輩なのかねシミは。
何を？
ああ、なるほど。ガレージの時みたいにまた愛のパワーで2人の心がつながっちゃうかもとか思ったわけ？
ちげえよ。
そんな都合のいい奇跡は何度も起きないと思うけどな。
このものは出てこないと思いますよ。分かってるんです。レンタロウさんの几帳面さはすごい。仕事の資料も完璧に整頓されてて、今さら新発見なんかないかもしれない。でも何か一つでもいい新しい情報が欲しい。もう少しで手が届くかもしれないんだ。私も手伝いましょう。
Aww. See, Cosminers are so good at making like minor characters, you know, like even clients that he helps, you remember them.
多分裏山の神社でしょう。神社？父がずっとお参りに行ってた花吹神社です。
Oh. Oh my god, she's so cute. I'm here for you.
おじいちゃんの無事を祈ってたんだろ。
Oh.
俺も祈るよ。
ありがとう。
何か見つけてくれるかもしれない。
Do you think that's how they discovered him then?
I don't know.
Oh, they make this guy just run. Oh.
リスカちゃん。
Because he would make all the
Yeah.
offerings.
待ってくれ。
Just pacing.
He said nothing.
I know.
そこが2つの町が
Is
つ
that
なが
where
る
he
場
would
所。
acquire it
裏
then?
フートへの出入り口だ。君のおかげで見つかった。行こう、翔太郎。
俺じゃねえさ。見つけたのはリツカちゃんの強い思いだ。
Oh my god, this poor
I know.
man.
I know. Because if you stay in the place too long, they're gonna get you. What is this?
Ew.
Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. I mean, what do you even do at that point? Hi.
Oh, thank God.
At least, you know, it's like with her, she could run super fast, but with
Yeah,
him,
I know.
at least he has her now. Oh my god! Okay, good.
探偵
The assistant.
助手だよ。
Here's the thing. Outside of loving this show, what the factor that anime needs to stop, because you brought it up, they did this in Dead Man Wonderland and a few other series. When a character looks specifically like her,
Yeah,
they
always.
always have some kind of weird, either you have to strip or there's some kind of like essay thing going on. There's a difference between fan service, which you see in a lot of ecchi, and then forcing essay to happen. And why it's upsetting is because even now it's still happening and it keeps going on in types of anime and it's not needed. If that scene was like she got captured and then he was gonna control her and then bring
It
her
literally
somewhere,
did absolutely nothing.
That was not needed.
Like, did nothing.
if
for
anything,
the plot.
it's just making her feel like she's less of a character. But then, you know, she was able to fight back in that moment. But then, you know, this is the problem is like going back to, again, something that I will always stand up for is one of the only series that did like essay right was Sword Art Online, as in made you uncomfortable. And for some reason, people attack that show saying, "Oh my god," as if we want to see that. But then 50
Every
other shows I can name right
like,
now.
It's like it's just a weird. I don't know. A lot of shows
It's a
do
fetish.
it.
It's a weird
It's
fetish.
and it's not done.
It's not
done to be like, oh, like, you know, sexual assault happens.
Yeah.
And like people, like, it does happen in real life. Obviously, it's not a way to like bring awareness or anything like that, because it's literally purely used for fan service and clicks. And there's so many shows do it, and to the point where also this is very strange for Kamen Rider to have a kid doing it. Something that I did not see expect this show to do. So that was also very uncomfortable. But it just, I don't know, very weird. A lot of shows are doing it now. It just needs to like if it's in the plot and it's like something that is supposed to make you uncomfortable, like you were saying, SAO, whatever. Like it happens in real life. It brings awareness. It just shows like resources for people who actually go through that shit in life. But to have it like this, where it's like literally like 2 seconds, absolutely no plot points for whatsoever, that was so unnecessary. And it's like, obviously she's in this show for like, she's huge for fan service, as you see in every episode. But that literally was not necessary at all.
Now the thing is, like, give a good example is if we go to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And you see a character, I mentioned him before, with Pride, who you could definitely see that was a little of inspiration there based on the outfit and everything else. That was in that moment. Remember when Pride was doing I'm not going to say anybody else because I don't want to like spoil anything. When Pride did that to you-know-who in that moment to scare the fuck out of her, that was needed to be like, oh, this is scary. This is a moment where it's going to be like, ooh, this is a build-up towards something, you know? And it was a long type of scene. There was conversation, and it wasn't like full-on stripping, but there was something that was like added there. But it wasn't like this. This was more like, if it was going to be her stripping, or there was going to be SI, or there was going to be something else, it could have been like he captured her at that moment and then brought her somewhere. Then she just attacked and ran away. Yeah. You know, it's like, if you were going to do it, it just... But it also made him feel like a weaker character, because then after that, it was just like, oh, my bones, come my little grunts, go and get her. You got her before, why can't you do it? You were able to make her do that, why don't you just do that? I get, like, why do you have your grunts go... So that didn't make sense to me. And that's why I'm like, very excited to see if we do get a movie or a series that's going to be majorly focused on the villains, because I'm like, it just seems like in the last few episodes, like... Yeah. Like the first, this is the problem with Double.
Yeah, the first half of this anime was great. Now it's like...
But that was like with the series itself. It's like, it was so good, and then it felt like it was rushed. So hopefully that they do add more to the villains themselves, because they seem very, very compelling, but it's like, but then it gets ruined in a moment to remind you that, oh, she's the assistant. She could fight for herself. It's like, I don't want to see her struggle.
But you
didn't
need to. That wasn't needed. And it's just like, even like women that might look like her in real life, I feel like anime needs to stop doing it to the same characters. They always look like her.
It's weird. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. And also, like, they all have like the similar personality, where she seems like, you know, she's not very stoic. When you get to know her, like, at first you think she's like a mystery girl. When you get to know her, she has like this good personality, and that's when you get attached to these characters and start liking them, because even with Shotaro, like, he's like, it's my fault because she's being taken away. Like, she's like, I saw her get taken away. She's like screaming, and then he's knowing that there's like how bad the city is, because based on like what the guy was saying is the roads, they were the candidates to become what he was, but then failed, and now they just build the city, and it's like, it's cannibalism. Like, that's why I like Kamen Rider, because even though things are dark, they still have the comedy, they still have that, because if you think of how dark and twisted that is, they're all eating each other. It's survival of the fittest. They're all eating each other. They're building this city for what it is, but they're doing it based on cannibalism. So where they're all surviving is based on who they are, like they're like their race basically, and like how all of them are just, again, cannibalizing each other, which then goes to give you, could be like something about society, how like society basically cannibalizes itself at that point. Not legitimately, I mean, there are cannibals out there, but like if you think about corporations and everything else just cannibalizing each other, that could be like a reference to what Kamen Rider's trying to tell. But like, why this show is good is because it has the compelling characters, it has the comedy, it has the feelings of hope here and there, but that was... Why?
I was shocked.
It wasn't needed.
I was shocked to see that this in this show.
Where's the plot?
Shocked.
Where's the plot? Like, if
that
you were
was
gonna
so
have
unnecessary.
If you were gonna have it, add more to his character in that moment.
Because that was like the second time he was on the screen. I'm like, why do you have to do that? And especially, it's weird to have a kid doing it.
Oh, I know. He has that face where it's like, you look like this kid could actually do it.
No.
But it's like, at the same time, I'm like, if you were gonna do it how Fullmetal Alchemist did it. Like, it's weird, but it's like, if how Fullmetal Alchemist did it and they added to the plot, go and do that. This was 5 seconds of, you're gonna strip, and you see her just going like this, and you think it's gonna be like, okay, whatever, that's gonna be like a ecchi moment, but that wasn't needed if they were gonna add anything on top of that, you know? It's like nothing, no one was taken, and then he goes, "Oh, get her my bones. You got her. You could have grabbed her."
I did not like this episode.
You could have grabbed her.
No.
The good thing about this episode, though, is again seeing the granddaughter.
I like
seeing
that.
that
So
she loves her grandfather.
And she has hope still. She's not like, oh, like he's not gonna come back.
No,
like
exactly.
She's actually hopeful that he'll come back.
Exactly, and it's good to see that, you know, a young girl loves her grandfather so much, to give so much respect to him, and also is praying for him and doing things that he did. Oh, my granddad did this. And it's like nowadays you don't necessarily. I mean, there's probably a lot of people that still obviously love their grandparents, but in media you don't see that. Usually it's like, let's destroy the older generation. So it's just, again, this is a breath of fresh air to be able to have that. But outside of that scene, really excited to see how this does.
Curious how it's gonna end, because we have so much to cover.
Because like unless they get them out, like they figured it out.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I like when she was like, "Oh, you know what to do." Opens the window.
Yeah,
it's like, I'll let you figure it out this time, because you're always self-sabotaging yourself. Let me just open the window so you can have your dramatic hair blowing in the wind moment. But it's right, like he is always self-sabotaging himself when something goes wrong, and he automatically blames himself, which goes back to him blaming himself for certain deaths. But it's good to see that even after all these years, he's still struggling. It's like, I don't.
It's good to see.
It's good to see.
That he's still struggling.
What I mean.
No, I know what you mean. It's just funny the way you.
Yeah, I'm so happy he's miserable. No.
Well,
I'm saying is like, if you have a problem and automatically people think in life it's like you have to fix it right now, right? That's not how it works. You could start, if you do 1% of what you could do to overcome your problems, you're still giving yourself a percentage to overcome them. So it's like, that's what he's doing. He's still bothered by certain deaths. He's still blaming himself for certain things, but he's overcoming it. But it's not like he's like having this transformation where it's just like, wow, I'm completely a new person. Look at me. He's literally just like, he's still the same person. It's very human. And that's why I feel like all Kamen Rider should get anime, because anime can learn from this. Even though this is an anime, but anime can learn from
storytelling. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why with anime I prefer light novels over manga now, because I feel like you learn more about the characters. So now, let's go to 12.
太郎さんが紛れ込んでいるならこいつらに食われちまうってことかこれで終わりさお前たちはこの街
I like how she has her new pose.
見つけたのはリツカちゃんの強い思いだ
蘭堂蓮太郎さんでしょ助けに来た
あんた何者だ
探偵の助手だよ
Oh.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Like, she should run either, like,
Behind him.
She should run behind him.
Yeah.
Oh.
ちょっと休憩だね
すまねえな俺のために
お孫さんの願いを叶えたかっただけ
そうか
Suspicious.
だがそいつは
Oh my god, and he didn't know, so he's blaming himself.
地雷の部品の一部だったんだ
Oh.
兵士だけじゃねえ民間人や子供までその地
And he's
雷
blaming
で
himself.
警察は俺も被害者で気に病むことはないと言ってくれた
I mean, you, in a way, no, you're,
罪の意識があったんだ
just because you made it, you didn't know. It's not like you chose to do it.
放って
Like,
おけなかった
oh.
あんたまさ
Or
か
the
テ
fact
ロ
that
リス
he's
トかなん
that
かじゃな
big.
かったのか
He's huge.
心配
Ew.
ご無用
He looks
No
so creepy in
need
that
to
outfit.
I know.
傷つけることは決してない
His muscles just come out of the suit.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Why doesn't he have a bigger car?
I don't know.
結局何だって
Why doesn't he have a bigger
How
car?
uncomfortable that must be.
作りながら俺はある予想をしていた
Poor guy.
Oh. Dude.
Yeah.
バカだなあんた
He definitely knew he was following
だ
him.
け聞いていればいい
You should have just done what you were told.
それからずっと
Oh my god. Oh my, how long have you been running? What? Wait. Wait, hold on.
What was that?
任せてやろう
You should get charged up. But that goes that goes from I'm gonna be inspirational speech to oh, is there no intro?
Oh, no intro. Okay.
おいどうするつもりなんだ
Oh.
Okay. I don't think that's.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
黒いパスポート
Oh my god. Okay, shouldn't you guys specifically when you're leaving be very aware of what's going on?
Yeah. Like you could sense people.
How did they not hear that?
I know.
How did they not hear that?
No one moved.
How did they not hear that?
I know. I knew my dick is just out. Okay, look at his abs on abs on abs.
Oh, okay.
Look at my chesticles. Continues to walk like a weirdo.
His pants are so fucking tight. Like, how are you walking?
He must eat. Look at those nails.
この機械が人を傷つけなくったっておめえさん自身が何か悪さをするんだろなことに協力するのは二度とごめんだ始末したつもりだったが
He's so powerful, he will over his eyebrows.
見つけ出してくれた現物を見れば僕には完成品の予想がつく超小型原子炉のバル
Yeah, I know. It looks like it's like Photoshop.
電力などのエネルギーを生み出すものではないむしろ逆だ僕は理解したこの装置における原子炉は君リアクターだとリアクターメモリの特性を検索しこのバルブを使う機械は変身者用の冷却装置と判断したあとは簡単だその装置が発する高周波の振幅数を算出して絞り込めば場所は特定できる
だから試作品を見ただけでそんなことが
俺の相棒は波の天才じゃねえんだよその高周波をこいつが見つけた
スパイダーショック
スパイダー
あらゆる電波高周波の類を感知することが
知ったなかくなる上は
You've made him mad.
この場で決着を
That's
つけ
not
る
good.
いいのかい次に変身すればもう洒落た服は着れなくなっちまうぜ
何
Oh boy.
確か旦那さんの
I like how everything's getting a cameo.
Yeah.
Smash it! Oh no. Bye. My muscular knees!
問題ない原子炉そのものではないからね環境に影響はないさ
Also, I appreciate the timing of their transformation because they actually took it like in consideration how the actors do it. They didn't add like a whole anime feel of things.
Extreme! さあ、お前の罪を数えろ。お前たちの相手はこの俺だ。早く被害者を外へ。
こっち
Yeah. Here he goes. That's the noise. What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
どけ！やろう、汚ねまねを。さあ、武器を捨てろ。
It's like if you kill me, you're gonna kill her.
睨み合ってでもときめは熱でやられちまうビームじゃない攻撃で一気に奴の懐に
That was good then.
Yeah.
Because if this is that one anime, it's like, oh my god! Oh hey! Why is he totally holding her tail? Oh my god! Extreme tap dancing.
Hell yeah.
Wait, but if he's new, oh, okay, they put him in the hole. Yeah, if it's a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
ゼロを奴らから奪うこともできるはずだ。
We have to steal it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ah! Wait.
あれは彼自身の能力だ。
What was that?
変身後にタイ
Oh
ガーに
my
取り込まれ全
god!
力でタイガーに解放している。
Oh my god. Like you. Okay. So he shows remorse towards his people. Oh, he's gonna have to collect more then.
Yeah.
So he has him and the
Big girl.
other girl.
ときめの
You weren't able to capture her, you did!
私の失敗だ
And then you let go my bones!
Okay, let's use a smart villain who's
Yeah.
like, okay, let's do it in the quiet for now.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay, so he does care about his people then.
事件は終わった。とりあえずレンタロウさんを取り返すという依頼はなんと
Aww.
か達成することができた。
Oh.
多少の後腐れは残ったままだが、このリツカちゃんの満面の笑顔を超える報酬はそうそうこの世にあるとも思えねえ。今はこれでよしとしよう。
It was fake.
全身のどこにもスロットなし。
確定した。この破損したジョーカーメモリは彼女が使ったものではない。
Oh. Oh god, who was it used by then?
とりあえずドーパントじゃなかったってことね。
だったらこれは誰のメモ
But
リ
you
だ
guys activated it,
使用
so...
していなかったというだけで彼女のものではないと
彼はカイオペレーションズという会社の CEO だ
What
った
went
男
wrong?
だ。優秀な人材を育成し社会に輩出。さらにその人物を中心とした理想的な企業戦略を
Oh, I know what they're doing.
Yeah.
若く見えるのに結構
Yeah.
権力者だ。
問題はこの会社が財団 X の母体の一部だったということだ。
財団 X。
Here we go.
世界の軍事バランスを変えうるテクノロジーに興味を示し出資する。超能力兵士に蘇生した死者部隊。中でも
だからどんなに怖くても真実から逃げたくない。
I don't want it to be like, oh, he like separated himself and she's like part of him.
I don't
お
know.
願い教えて。
So put the blame on
メモリ
her
はどうして
somehow.
生ま
Like,
れたのか。ダブルの戦いがどうして始まったのか。そのすべてを。
oh.
始まり。
Oh shit,
No.
how is this
You have to
affected?
watch the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like people that didn't watch the show that just watched this. This is their chance to watch the show. Here we
そ
go.
の時みんなが
I'm sure they were all
俺を
looking at me.
ときめのこの願いを叶えるために一番心を痛めるであろう人間は俺だと相棒や仲間たちは知っているからあの始まりの夜の物語
Aww.
That's probably very hard for him.
ビギンズナイト俺と相棒がそう呼ぶ運命の日の出来事
Oh fuck. Ah, look at their editing extra scenes.
Love cute couples and visual novel updates? I Married a Monster on a Hill is the YouTube channel for you. If you love adorable characters and sweet romance, subscribe now and join our community.
That was a good. That's
Yeah,
a cliffhanger,
yeah.
but it also kind of makes people who probably just saw the anime want to watch this series.
Yeah.
Because something I love what shows do, and this always has the effect on me personally, where, again, let's talk about Arthur for a second. Arthur did it, a few other shows did it. Arthur makes it where, I'm not going to spoil it, but the ending, if you've never seen the ending, you see them when they're older, but they do something that makes you want to rewatch the entire series because then you have a different feel for it. So this did the same thing where it's like, if you've never seen the anime before, the show before, then the anime is like, no, go watch your original source.
It's just like promo, self-promo.
And in a way, if you go back to watching Double, you're thinking, oh, this is him telling her. Because then it's like he's telling this story. But in a way, what's sad is, like he said, I know they were all looking at me because you know how hard that is probably for him to have to retell.
I'm sure they didn't tell her sooner, though.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but it's like there was probably like no time at the point. There was like the whole building trust. But something I like about Bando is he has, it's not like I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
he's not the typical anime character.
And he was smart to say, oh, we have to play in the quiet for now.
Yep.
Because most villains are like irrational, so most of them be like, no, we have to go back down and kill all of them. But it's like when you know you're not strong enough yet, you want to play quiet until you know you're strong enough.
And it felt natural. It wasn't just because it was the last episode they ran out of time to tell the story. It felt natural where it's like he was holding this guy and he said, oh, I wish you could still work with me too because I hate losing your strength. And it wasn't like, and again, I first thought this guy was going to want to go and take over him, but he had loyalty towards him. So it wasn't like the typical, I'm going to go in and
kill him.
I want his position. It was like, no,
he literally just wanted to be his right hand.
Yeah, it's like there's a reason that he's able to gain respect from people because he seems that he shows care towards the people that work for him, his subordinates. So now that we know, again, that, of course, Foundation X is involved, I want to see them animated because, again, Double was heavily on Foundation X. So it's like, seeing them in the other shows always makes me, like, laugh because I'm like, okay, how do you tie everything together? Oh, it's them. I would love to have a show where it's just about Foundation X. Yeah. Made by people that have directed really good common writers. So that would be, like, Double, like O's and Build maybe, but like I just like some people that even like X8, like so maybe all of them that we've seen so far, but like maybe like the OG common writers from even like the 70s, if the people that like directed those made something just about Foundation X because they're so mentioned in like every single common writer, so it's like if you don't have a connecting point, who are you gonna call? Who are you gonna blame? Foundation X. So, knowing that he was a CEO of a company, and basically his thoughts of this company was, let's go in a short way of saying it, we're going to build a utopia with the world's finest, smartest people, and put them in this type of, like closed off space from everything, so maybe then we can, quote unquote, build this utopia while the general public, except for a few like-minded individuals, will know about our existence. And then they would act like they are like this leading force of this utopia, but I don't know, I feel like something else may have screwed him over. There's something else that's going on. Because I'm like, if he was the CEO and then somehow he quote unquote left the world, that kind of meant that either committed suicide to become what he was.
Or he quite literally just figured out how to leave.
Yeah. So, because if his story stops in the world of that we're in basically in Double's world, then it's like, then where did he go? He went to the Shadowlands. So it's like, but why? Why are you in the shadows right now? There's a bigger plot? How are you gathering like the smartest type of people? Yeah. Why were you trying to build this utopia? Why you? Why this one person? And why keep people closed off from it? You know, was it to, you know, as we usually see in reality, is it to use people as experiments, do some kind of weird, like, social experiment? I don't know, but as you saw, he was on stage.
Yeah. They did it right. That was like the TED Talks. I was like, I know exactly what they're going for.
They got the blue, they got this, not TED Talk, but something else, like, you got this.
But they did it right.
I know. Yeah. And they got the podium thing, he's on stage, I'm like, what are you saying?
They did it right. They know what they're referencing. But.
And it's like, in a way, like, if he is wanting to do this utopia, who got involved? Like, what did Foundation X do? Because as we know, Foundation X either destroys things or make things in a way where it's like the main character has to like that moment or utilize them. So it's like, I don't know like how far down we're gonna go with Foundation X in the anime, but if they do make a series,
I would love to, please.
That would be great.
Make it happen. Like, just focus on the villains, though.
Yes.
Like, I don't want heroes.
Just Foundation X. Yeah. Just I want just what their plans are, because again, there's still a mystery. Like, I don't know, like, how many Kamen Rider series they do show up in, but there's still this mystery where it's just like you see them with the briefcases and they're walking like these secret agents, and you're like, okay, but who are you? Like, I want to know more about you guys. Something I liked with Tokime in that moment where he was like, oh, beg for me. You have to beg. She's like, no. And she was like, because she had trust that they were going to be able to help her. And then they were able to do it. Because she was realizing that, because there's moments where, like, throughout the series, you saw her, like, doubting herself, being more, like, negative. But because she was with the right people, like, if you're with the wrong people, you're gonna, like, attract that energy around you. But because they instilled hope in her, she basically found, like, her family. It's like she got more positive. Because, like, as you saw, she did her little pose. Yeah. She's like, I'm the assistant. But no, overall, this is a good testing ground for an anime. Mm-hmm. You know, and it really goes to show that Kamen Rider has what it takes. We've been saying for, like, as long as we've been watching it, like, Kamen Rider has the feel of an anime, but the pacing is different. Yeah. But now that they actually did make an anime, the pacing's perfect. And now going back to certain animes, I'm like, no, but now I'm used to this pacing. Yeah. So if they do make more, preferably yes, because I can't leave off on this. Like, I want more. Like, there's no way, like, I could just sit here and be like, okay, what's their plans? Because now we're going to be talking about this and be like, okay, so, like, is he actually a good guy? Like, has Foundation X actually involved with this? Or do you think they're actually going to make a live-action version of the... That would be really weird to say. I don't think so. A live-action version of the anime and then go back to the anime. I don't know.
Probably not.
It would be interesting to see if they
I know that they're older now. Yeah. So, yeah.
But I don't know if that would even pass. Yeah. But at the same time, if they did, I would be very curious what some of the villains would look like. But it's like, he's going to have to get new people. Yeah. So, who are we going to see him recruit? Like, I would love to see if season 2 or if there's a movie, focus on them at first, like him recruiting people. Because some series do villains very right when you follow them. Some series do not. And you probably know what series I'm talking about, but that I always complain about. Oh, yeah. But it's like, with this, it was very done well. It, again, what they did, the whole henshin and everything else, that was very, just like the live action, like how Kamen Rider is. Nothing was super, super rushed. Like, the last, maybe like from like 9, 10, 11, we're kind of like, nah. But it's like, this did end off on a cliffhanger, but enough for us to be like, oh, maybe they're going to make more. And like, kind of inviting everyone who didn't see the actual original series to watch it again, and then basically get a refresher, and then maybe the movie will be like a whole animated version of the whole series. Or just cool. Like the first half like it, like the whole like Begins Day, like that. Yeah. Like that would be interesting to see, like if they add more to, like, you know, with Shotaro and everyone else's relationships from the beginning. Because that was as much, because that was so good, like when we saw those episodes when him and Philip first met. But I want to see more of it. Agreed. Like I want to see younger Shotaro, like more of that, and his bond with a Skull, because like there's more to tell, you know, like that's always been like, you've seen one-sided perspectives here and there for all the characters on that night. But I feel like if they were to make an anime out of just that, they could add more. They could add more. But anyway, guys, just to remind you, the poll's still going on after all this time. But yeah, it's a definite of which one we're going to be watching. But we're probably going to enjoy it because you guys know which ones to recommend. But at the same time, I think it is time to start a new one. As much as we do love Double,
it's been so long.
It's been so. I feel like this is the one we've spent the most time with.
We had a lot of stuff going on.
This one, because does this have more than X8 had a lot more.
Yeah,
X8 had a lot more.
We did a lot of pauses with Double.
Yeah. So thank you for your patience. We're finally wrapped up. If there is any, because I definitely want to, like, if there's like light novels for certain things.
This is I think this is a manga.
If you want us to do more,
I don't want to spoil the anime though. Like if it does come out,
that's the thing.
That's the thing.
Okay, so if there's any stage plays, light novels, games, anything, it's something that we could do while we're also doing the new series, because I feel like it's time to start a new series.
No, because it's happening next week.
Because there's so many Kamen Rider series we have to actually cover. But then, like, in the meantime, like, once or twice a week, if you guys do see, like, something that comes out, or if there's needed to double or build or anything else, we can add that to the list and be like, okay, like, you'll get this episode instead of that. But it's really up to you guys. We don't want to spoil anything. Is this based on a manga?
I think that's what someone said.
It's based on a... I
think that's what someone said. I don't know.
We're waiting until the anime comes out.
I don't want to, because I don't want to spoil it, and then when we watch,
Because if it's anything because Pokemon does manga a lot differently, because it's like its own original story. It doesn't continue with anything, so that would be different. But this actually does continue the actual story,
Yeah.
so no spoiling.
Yeah,
No spoiling. Anyway, guys, be sure to vote. I'm Kat.
I'm Tat.
This is All Ages of Geek. God bless and have an amazing day. Bye!
Click that mouse and warp into All Ages of Geek's website, your ultimate portal to everything geek culture. Here you'll find articles that speak your language, from the latest anime buzz to the coolest tech trends. Our mission? To celebrate geekdom in all its glory. Whether you're a gamer, a comic enthusiast, a 90s kid, or an anime aficionado, we've got something for you. Dive deep into them with All Ages of Geek.